Never take a L no more. Never take a damn thing slow. All I know is chase this dog and get money. Never gonna take no loss. Never gonna lose my sauce. All I know is chase this and get money. Get money, get money, get money. It's probably an
All right, what's up, everybody? We are back. We are Dog Awful Betting here with another podcast. I am here in Las Vegas at South Point Casino Sportsbook, the only 24-hour sportsbook in Las Vegas. I'm here with Seffi Sanchez, Sideways Jarvie. We are Dog Awful Betting, like I said. Please give us a like, thumbs up, follow, share, all that good stuff. We do appreciate it. We're trying to build a following. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook at Dog Awful Betting. Go there, give us a like, a follow. We do appreciate it. So this podcast, we're going to talk about some news and notes that went down today in the NFL with all the roster cuts and stuff like that. I'm also currently doing a draft for one of our buddies right there. So when a player gets brought up, I'm going to discuss it with these guys. It's an auction draft, and we're going to see if we should draft him for our buddy or not, and have a little fun with that while we talk during the podcast. So
Does maybe have a pod name? Has he been on podcast?
Yeah, he's Fat Boy Davy. Remember? Fat Boy Davy.
Yep,
That's his nickname, Fat Boy Davy. But yeah, Davy's a part of Dog Awful Betting. He's just he's busy with life. He can't be here. Just like Jimmy Jam's a part of this podcast. He can't be here as well. The main regulars are probably me, Seffi, Sideways, and Puffy. Puffy can't be here for this podcast. He had some personal issues he had to take care of. But we're here. We're gonna hold down the fort, and we're gonna get this started. So some of the news today. The big one is Jonathan Taylor did not get traded. I honestly thought he would get traded for whatever the Colts could get for him. I'm not sure why the Colts were being so stubborn on what they wanted. Like, get rid of him. He doesn't want to be there. I don't think you really want him to be there either. Like, move on. You got a rookie quarterback. You don't need that distraction. He can't play for 4 games anyway. Like, get rid of him. Like, I don't understand. I'd have to read the actual articles on it and see kind of what went down, but that's kind of the big news today, that he didn't get traded. I know the Dolphins were really trying to pursue him. I'm not sure what the Dolphins were offering, but that's actually a really good fit for him. I just don't understand the Colts the Colts on they're not trading. I don't know. You guys got any more tidbits you want to add to that one?
I'm interested to see the details on it too, exactly, and maybe when teams see if it was when they reached out, if they knew if you're going to miss the first 4 games, you might not have that kind of interest, and then just kind of if it was the Colts wanting too much and just not wanting to give him up, for nothing. And I agree with you. It'd be nice to just be rid of him at this point. It's not going to be a good thing for your locker room or your quarterback, or it's not going to get turned around at this point. So I want to see get some more details and see exactly what happened, but it's just a bad situation overall for
and that's
Colts.
Another thing. Like, when he comes back, like, is he still going to sit out, or is he actually going to suit up and play? And if he plays, is he going to play at 100%? Like, is he just trying to get his paycheck?
Right.
So like I said, what do you got, Jarvie? What do you think?
Yeah, I have no idea. The problem is, like, there's just so many things that don't know. I don't even know if the guy's fully healthy right now. I mean, he's got hurt last year and claims he still is bothered by something or whatever. So I don't even know if he's still completely healthy. I don't know if there was some of that, but there is definitely some resentment between the front office and him. I was surprised that they didn't pull the trigger, because it's so weird. Like, we don't want to pay the running back first round money, but yet we want a first round pick for a running back. So kind of weird. I know he's like a stud running back, but it's like, we don't value running backs anymore. We talked about that in this podcast, how running backs are really not high echelon. It's like, we want the receiver. That's just the way the game's going. So I don't understand what the asking price would be, even if you just got offered a second rounder. Is in today's game, isn't that basically whatever? Because given given his track record. I mean, I know he's a stud, and I know he's still young, but running backs are not. They're not in much in the game, so I just don't understand where we're saying, well, we want a first round pick, but yet we don't want to pay first round money towards a position like the running back. So it's just kind of weird, the whole scenario. I would have wanted moved on, just like you said. You got a whole new group in there, and less distractions. You don't want to have any of those things grow mold together and move on from this one. So obviously, both are very stubborn, very bullheaded. So we'll see what kind of shakes out. He still might get traded by the end of the year, but who knows? Might be just kind of the same thing the Steelers went through a few years ago. Whenever I can't think of that running back's name that
Le'Veon
held
Bell.
out all year. Le'Veon Bell, yeah, thank you. Yeah, he held out all year, and then look where that got him. Nowhere. he signed with the Chiefs, and then tried to come back somewhere else, and then was never the same running back ever again. So I just also say this much about Taylor: just tread lightly, try to get what you can and get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he can still be traded, obviously, once he comes back. But I would just think, if I'm the receiving team that's getting Taylor, I think I'd want him there now. Like, why do you want to wait 4 games to bring him in? Like, surely you have an idea of where his health is. Like, I'm sure it's not that big of a secret to find out how his health is. Like I said, Miami was sniffing on him pretty hard, from what I understand. So like I said, I don't know. I just think he'd really try hard to bring him in. But like I said, part of it is the Colts and what they're asking for, I guess. All right, let's move on. Well, this one's interesting. So Kyler Murray's out for the first 4 games of the season. Everybody thought Colt McCoy was going to be the starter those next 4 games. They let Colt McCoy go, and they're going to roll the dice on a rookie Clayton Tune or Joshua Dobbs, who I believe they traded for just a few days ago. So I don't quite understand that. Why would you want to? Like, obviously, you're basically throwing in the towel already.
Yeah.
Like, Colt McCoy's your best chance to win, I would think. Like I said, that's another thing. You'd have to read the finer details on that.
I think that's exactly what they're doing, just throwing in the towel already. They already looking at this, and they're just knowing, hey, this is where we're going to stand. We know we're not going to be nowhere near what we're supposed to. I mean, they got rid of Hopkins this offseason. They don't really have much around him, so they're just looking at, well, let's just develop this rookie and just see what he's got and just roll the dice. I think that they're just looking at it as though already they're just throwing in the towel already. I mean, I that's the way I see it already. I mean, I understand Colt McCoy is more of a veteran leader, but at this point in the NFL, but I think they're already throwing in the towel. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah, I don't know who's coming out the draft next year, but I feel like they're like, screw it, let's go get that number 1 pick.
Yep. I bet so.
You got anything to add, Seffi? You got anything to add, Seffi?
Yeah, I sorry, it froze up for a second. I was just shocked by it. Colt McCoy is nothing great. He's going to lose a lot of games. But I love that week 1 line. Why should Washington be favored by 6.5 or 7 points over Colt McCoy? I mean, Washington shouldn't be favored by 7 over anybody, but now
Right.
it's a stay away for me, because I'm not gonna bet on Clayton Tune or Joshua Dobbs. So
No.
I really liked that bet with McCoy, and now it's a stay away for me. But I mean, I don't know why they'd cut him, but I guess throwing in the towel, or they didn't like what they were seeing. I don't know.
Yeah. But keeps to stay on the quarterback grind here. The Bears, they let go both Nathan Peterman, which I understand he's awful, and PJ Walker. But PJ Walker kind of has the same skill set as Justin Fields. But they're going to roll the dice on Tyson Bagent, undrafted rookie from a Division II school. Like, what the F are you thinking? Like, Justin Fields goes down, like, you're going to rely on this guy? Like, you can't sit here and tell me this Tyson Bagent guy is better than PJ Walker. Like, does that make any sense to me? Like, what do you think, Jarvie? I think Steffi froze again.
Yeah, I did. I'm back.
Well, I just think that again, I don't know what they're doing there. I feel like the Bears, I just feel like are just grabbing for straws. They're just throwing things out there, and I still don't know what they're doing. Um, I know they traded for DJ Moore and everything else like that, but I still don't, I still don't even know how much I trust Fields. Like I know he can run the ball, but I have no idea
I
how
don't trust them at all.
I know it's what I'm saying. So I don't even know what you would do at this point. Obviously, they're trying to hope that he's their franchise quarterback, but there's still a lot that to me is uncertain about his play and everything else like that. So I don't know what they're doing because again, they may be just looking at this. We're still gonna throw it out there and see what happens, and probably not going to be that great. I have no idea what.
Fields is mobile. Like he's bound to potentially get hurt. Like he's at a
Right.
greater risk of
Right.
getting hurt. Like
Right.
why wouldn't you have somebody with his same skill set to back him up? I'm not sure what this Tyler Bajent style guy is. I would assume maybe similar to Justin Fields. It's something we'd have to look up. But you like based on the information, like obviously PJ Walker is very similar, and we've seen what he can do. Like it just baffles me the decisions these guys make.
Yeah, I don't get it. And who
All
knows?
right.
Colt McCoy might go there. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, they need to sign McCoy.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but yeah. All right, so we have to draft. Let's he wants Lamar Jackson. Let's throw Lamar out there and get him drafted. Let's go, boys.
right.
So drafted for $1. Let's see where this goes. I'm gonna get him no matter what. So we'll see where our budget is after this. $300 budget. Lamar's already at 31. So let's see where we're at here. Next bit of news though, let's go ahead and move it on a little bit. Chris Jones, it sounds like he's pretty rock steady in his holdout. I feel like he's going to sit out to the very last minute if from what it looks like. I saw a tweet a couple days ago or last week where he says he can afford to sit out. So it's real. He wants his money. Where do you think this goes, Jarvie?
Just as a Chiefs fan, I don't like it, but it is what it is. I know this is part of the system and everything. I've heard he wants a high number, maybe even around 32 mil a year. And just judging by the way the Chiefs do their business right now, trying to keep that play or that window open for always being in the Super Bowl or in their playoff chances. He's a great defensive tackle, but at the same time, it's a lot of money to give to a guy on one position on that end of the field. While he is really, really good, I still think that there's a lot of players we still got to pay on the Chiefs side. So I don't look at it going very good. I think he could probably sit out the first 8 weeks of the season, but it's going to cost him a lot of money if he does. I forget the number, but it's pretty high. And he will not. What's the number at on Lamar right now?
Oh, it was at 82. Somebody took another bid on it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I think that there's a chance he could go all the way to week 8. But if that happens, I mean, I know they put put him on the unshown player thing today or whatever, and put that tag on him. And then at the end of the year, they could put the franchise tag on him too. But we'll see what happens. I just don't trust the issue. Did you get Lamar?
Yep, $90. Davey got Fat Boy got Lamar Jackson, baby.
Well, he's due for having a good year if he can stay healthy.
All right.
But I don't really know other than that. I'm just surprised that someone who just, wins the Super Bowl, and I know he's a big catalyst of why we won the Super Bowl, but still, I don't know. It just doesn't look very good. I'll be honest, as a Chiefs fan, doesn't look very good as far as what's going on there. It could be because the Chiefs are always saying, no, we're not going to trade him. But I've also heard a lot of rumors that there's not really been as much talks as what they had said. So I don't know.
Yeah. You Chiefs
I don't
fans.
have any information on it. I know that I love it. I hope he doesn't play. It's great, Chiefs. You're real smart. Just pay Mahomes and pay Kelsey. Don't pay anybody else, and let's just see how it works out. It sounds good.
Well,
you guys are smart.
Yep.
Also, on a side note too, the
So
Chiefs
just keep
did
it up.
trade for traded their 6th round pick to the get a defensive tackle today from the Raiders. I cannot think of his name off the top of my head, but they did trade for him. They're already expecting, hey, we got to have someone to fill in this guy's spot. So, I think it's going to be a while. He for sure ain't going to be there week one. He for sure. I just think it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah. So there ain't too much more like big news. Maybe
There wasn't much I saw.
Jimmy Graham's coming back. He hasn't played in the NFL in 2 years. So that'll be interesting to keep an eye on. He is coming back to the Saints where he
He
started.
had like a seizure the other day or something, didn't he?
Oh, I
Did he
don't
go
know.
to the hospital?
I didn't see that.
Thought he
Could
did.
have. I mean, he's
Well, that's
37.
Something weird happened.
He's 37, so it's possible. All right, we got Nick Chubb up. That's another guy Fat Boy wanted. We're gonna see if we can get him no matter what. He's up
Is
to
Lamar all you have right now?
Lamar's all I got at $90. Chubb is going for 74, 75, 76. So we're pretty much fucked.
Man, it's the worst thing.
Well-
Those auctions are just they're out of control. I
Well,
hate the end when it's
it's
just
the-
$1 players for the last half of the draft. And it's just it sucks.
Well, it's the computer that's auto bidding. That some of these guys didn't
Yeah.
show up.
Yeah.
Gosh, $90 on Chubb. Should we go for it or should we wait?
If he wants it, it's his team. I say, yeah, fuck Davey, buy him.
Oh, he's at $90 right now. Shit.
Fuck it.
I think Davey and Chubb is meant to be together.
Now,
Yeah, I think so.
it's a 14-team league. So my theory in a 14-team league is grab all the studs you can.
Is it PPR or non PPR?
Yeah, PPR. $93. Should I? Oh, $93. Should we bid on it or wait? Bid?
Yeah, buy him.
Yeah.
Bid? Shit.
Chubb and Davey all day long.
He's at $100, boys.
He loves the Browns this year too. Davey ain't stopped talking about the Browns. He keeps saying,
No.
"Don't sleep on the Browns. Don't sleep on the Browns."
All right,
Needs
102.
him.
Man, I
Easy.
love the Browns too. I think they're going to be solid, but man, what a division to be in.
Davy's
They're
gonna
just-
kick my ass, boys.
Yeah,
Good
that
grief.
division tough. That division's like
I missed out. He's at 103. I missed out. Oh well. Let's
What?
give him some. But I missed
you
out.
missed
I was,
out. Chubb.
I was chatting with you guys. All right, Patty's up now. These guys are from Missouri, so let's see where Patty goes real quick.
Well, I don't even care anymore. You lost the whole league for Dave.
No, I didn't.
well,
Fat
Patty's
boy
going to go
won
for
it.
$1 million.
I'm gonna get ETN and somebody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a bunch of good guys here for half that price. That's ridiculous. 103.
Well,
Patty's at 89 already.
he'll be above 103.
Oh, Patty gonna go for like 120, 125. These are a bunch of homers. This is like Shane Jarvis and Puffy bidding over Patty right here. Look, he's already
Yep.
going for 100. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that crap.
Oh, he's flying.
He's
Man,
the best
oh, man.
best player in all football. So
No, best player that ever lived. Here we go.
I said best player in all.
Put him in the Hall of Fame already. Shane says.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You think he's a Hall of
Two-time
Famer right now? You think he's a Hall of
Absolutely.
Famer?
You don't?
Absolutely. No, why
Yeah.
would I? Oh,
A
Patty went for
two-time Super
103.
Bowl champion, a two-time MVP. How many people can say that? Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I hate Patty. I somewhat disagree, but if they put Kurt Warner in there, they got to put Pat Mahomes in
Whoa.
there. What?
Kurt Warner's the best to ever do it.
I mean, I love Kurt. Don't be wrong, but
I love
overall,
Kurt.
his stats are a little underwhelming for a Hall of Famer. He got in because he's a super nice guy.
I think
Pretty
right
good.
now Patty's already in. I mean,
No
two Super
comment.
Bowls, two Super Bowl MVPs, and two regular season MVPs, and
I
he's
would-
also
I would say he-
never played a away game in the playoffs. I mean, this guy has been phenomenal since he's been up. I say there's no way he's not.
I hope
mean-
I hope his bust in Canton, Ohio, when they put him in the Hall of Fame, I hope it has his brother Jackson beside him and his wife beside him. I hope that it's a picture of all three of them. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, they're a joke. All right,
I think deep
boys.
down in
Oh, go
Sethie's
ahead.
heart, he loves Patty Mahomes.
Who
He
does?
just can't express it.
Who?
Sethy. Sanchez, he
Oh,
loves
no.
Patty Mahomes. You just can't
No, I
express it.
do not.
No,
No,
this
I do
guy's-
not.
He's a joke. He's a joker.
I love Kelsey.
I hate that guy. I think I hate him worse than Pat. I
Oh,
can't
man.
stand Kelsey's
Kelsey's-
personality.
He's the man.
Oh, I love him.
Can't
His
stand him.
podcasts are better. It's better than ours.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I won't even piss on his podcast.
His podcasts are not better than ours.
Yeah, that's blasphemy. All right, boys, let's quit this one. All right.
All right.
All right, we'll come back for another one.
Peace out.